Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be analysing or taking a look at the Halo Wars 2 trailer. Now if you know me personally, or you've followed the channel for a long time, you know I've always been a fan of Halo Wars. It's a game that really sticks out for me because I think it's unique to the Halo franchise and the story as well. It's something different. It's not all about the Master Chief or change, it's about a new crew of a ship, new heroes, Cutter. Well, not Forge anymore, obviously, because if you played Halo Wars 1, you know what happened to Forge. He died. Spoilers, but well, it's been out for 7 years now. So yeah, fine. Anyway, we're going to get into analysing this thing. I watched it live when E3 was out. Not actually at the event, I watched it on a live stream, and I was kind of blown away by the trailer. So we're going to watch here. Now, I'm not going to play the audio, simply because it is copyrighted, and that song I use in it. Okay, we get it as an Xbox exclusive. Now, I'm going to stop and start this, basically. Now, immediately, at 7 seconds in, you can tell who this character is. If you played the first Halo Wars, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're going to struggle to get some of the references I'll make in this. The first character we can tell here, this is Captain Cutter, although it's not shown yet. The Spirit of Fire patch clearly shown, the UNSC patch clearly shown there, and you can see the Spirit of Fire patch just here. You can also see 4 stripes up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, which identifies a captain. Anyway, moving on. We now see his boots, basically. Also see a gun, I believe that's a gun lying on the ground there. So obviously this is ensuring in a battle. Cutter's walking along a field in a battle. You will see these are definitely Marines. They're old school Marines as well, which is a good thing. Obviously there's been some controversy over the years with 343 changing designs from the old Halo stuff to their new stuff, such as the Marines and stuff, but gladly they've kept the old design for this so far. Now moving on, we see the Marines taking up stance positions here, obviously doing here. Now this one here waves, it's okay to advance. Now you see this one here, he spots something, he's like, oh dear. And then a brute smashes through the wall. It's like, oh, he tries to shoot it, but nope, they're over there as well, and they're gone for. Now, the best part about this, and this is all going back in slow motion, Cutter is here, walking through everything in normal speed. Watch the things in slow motion, Cutter's walking through at normal pace. Now, the song in this, I'll talk about the song later, but it's very powerful. And obviously we see a warthog racing around here. If we scroll back a tiny little bit, we see it eyeing up here. Now the only downside about this warthog, also we can clearly identify this Cutter now, he's got the hat he always wore. I think he's the only person in Halo lore to actually wear that hat. I don't think I've seen it on anyone else before. Also you can see the captain strikes there. Now moving on, the warthog. Now this is the Halo 4 warthog. People are a bit upset about this in the Xbox comments. I was reading the comments section on the Xbox trailer for this on their channel, and people are not happy they're using this one. I'm kind of not happy really, because we liked our original Warthogs. And you see it races along, it's shot a brute, and I think it rams one, doesn't it? Yes, it rams one, there we go. Straight over it. Now all while you can start capturing a glimpse of a battlefield around here, so if we just do that again and pause it there, there's like structures and everything broken around it, which really gives us a sense of where we are. We're definitely in the midst of a battlefield. One warthog there gets blown up. These new things, I don't know what they're called. I did hear about something about them earlier, but I forgot what they're called. Now here, everything slows down, and now we get a glimpse of the new villain of the game. This is Atriox. He is a brute chieftain, commander. I think he's a chieftain, but he's a brute commander. He's basically the main villain in the game, is what we gather. Now this scene is so powerful because you see him walk along and graze his hand along the missile. It's like him and Cutter have a goading thing to face each other, but nothing's going to stop them facing each other. See, you see the Cyclops in the background there. If we scroll back slightly, these are Cyclopses. They're cool. Another thing to note about this game takes place after Halo 5, or just after. They arrive on the Ark. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Jack. The Ark was destroyed in Halo 3. Apparently not. Apparently it's now severely damaged, and since then it's been slightly repaired or something via the Sentinels and stuff. So that's why the Spirit of Fire is able to wake up there. Moving on again. Now here we get our first better face shot of Cutter. Now, he has changed. I'll stick a picture on the left here of Cutter in Halo Wars 1, but he has changed. I kind of don't like it in a way. I liked the original Cutter. This one looks different. Some people are saying he looks younger. You can see for yourself, I think he does look a bit younger in a way, but the effects of cryosleep can be manipulated. And don't forget, these graphics are obviously updated since Halo 1. Halo 1? Halo Wars 1. That's going to be difficult saying it. Moving on. Now, as you look up here, this scene sold it to me. As you look up here, you can capture the glimpse of the Spirit of Fire. Literally one of the favourite ships I have in the Halo universe is Spirit of Fire, just because of how different it was to normal ships and stuff. Now you can see its engine pods here, it's definitely Spirit of Fire, because you can see the like wings, I guess, over there. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. And you can see the Cyclops is looking up as well. You've got one here looking up, and I think this is one here looking up. Now hopefully they've kept the damage from Halo Wars 1 where it collided with the Covenant Destroyer, because if not, that's going to be a big like canonical, can you say that? Canon mistake I suppose. ODST drop pods. We haven't seen ODSTs for quite a while now. They are not in Halo 4 and they are not in Halo 5 I believe. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, but it's mainly I can't get my words out. It's mainly Spartan 4s we see now, which kind of is a shame, but you can kind of see how it is. So anyway, we've got ODSTs dropping down in the pods. Now these two pods drop straight into these missile things. Look, I just smash straight in. That slow-mo effect is amazing. And here we go, Aatrox is just walking through things again. I believe, does a shot pan round next? I don't think it does. Let's go, ODST there. Cyclops, here we've got red team. Now, I believe this is Jerome leading red team, because he's red leader. You've got Alice here. You've also got Douglas back here. Now, remember, Douglas is the one in the trailer, like Halo Wars teaser trailer we got of the last E3, I believe, of the squad being attacked by Aatrox. Now, whether that trailer is going to fit into the game, or it's just going to be like a teaser thing, because like some trailers don't fit in the game. Take Halo 5 for example, the whole traitor thing didn't really fit in. Anyway, moving on, we've got them racing up here. Aatrox is still strolling forward for all of his stuff. And this is a Scarab behind him, I think. This is the best shot. I love this shot. So you can see. Can we take a screenshot? Can I? No, I can't. Oh well. You can see the Spirit of Fire hovering behind him. It's obviously the Spirit of Fire. This is Captain Cutter. It even says Cutter on his jacket there. I've only just noticed that. And strangely enough, it doesn't have any of his award symbols on it. I thought his original Halo Wars jacket had his like banners and symbols on it. It doesn't. Also, I don't understand this. Can someone explain why you'd have this over his patch? It doesn't make sense. Someone can explain that to me. Anyway, the Spirit of Fire's behind him there. We've now got a clear shot of Cutter. He's identified who it is. Now he's just facing off against Aatrox. And it's kind of a war of two men in a way. You've got your two sides racing around him, but both are commanders. And I think with what E3? Not E3. 343 were trying to do, there's loads of numbers in this game series, isn't it, for Christ's sake. 343 were trying to do was they were trying to basically create it as you are the commander, you are Cutter, you are Aatrox, and you are walking through this field of destruction as the armies battle around you. Because basically, in Halo Wars, if you play the multiplayer, you play as either Cutter or Aatrox or another load of characters who have not been revealed yet. Presumably one of them is going to be Anders, one of them on the Covenant side, or the Banished, that's what they're called now. They're called the Banished, not the Covenant. One of them is probably going to be an elite or some sort. Don't know how else they'd base it off. But yeah, moving on. This is near the end now. Now we see the full extent. Things pan out now. We've got elites here, so it's not just brutes they're facing. We do have elites. And he's jumping at the ODST there. Is it ODST? It is ODST. You've got Marines and a Warthog here. They're crashing into something over here. Moving out even further, you've got another brute here smashing a Marine. That's got to hurt. With a gravity hammer. Also, we've got an elite over here stabbing, I think that's a Marine. Looks like a Marine. In the chest with his energy sword. Bit gruesome. We've also got a brute over here who's just punched a Marine in the face. Now here, this is an interesting bit. We scroll out here, we've got a Cyclops picking up a brute by its hammer and slinging it around, and that is going to be super cool to see. Also over here we've got more elites. We've also got, I think this is a Spartan. Can't tell which Spartan this is, but he's engaging an elite and he's holding up his arm. Well, obviously the elite's holding the energy sword and the Spartan's holding it up, ready to hit him with the gun, I think, or shoot him. More brutes down here, about to hit that elite. If you notice, the Marine ducks under there. He's about to hit it. Hit the elite, hit the Marine with the gravity hammer. Now we've got, I think that's a Spartan there. It looks like a Spartan. Because if we count the Spartans, we've got one there, engaging it. Looks like one there. And if we go out a bit further, even a bit further, we've got another Spartan here. Oh, that's gone too far. Nope, that's my next bit. We've got another Spartan up here, engaging a Banshee. Or basically beating someone out of a Banshee. So it's 3 Spartans on the field. I think this is also a snippet of the Unity base around here as well. You've also got old school Pelicans. Everyone wanted old school Pelicans. We love them for some reason. They do look cool, let's be honest. And you've got an old school Pelican up here, obviously flying into assist. You've got the brute Banshees back. A lot of people like these Banshees because they say the original ones. I like them. They do look cool. And yeah, that is the battlefield. Scrolling out a bit more. Oh, I think, is that a ghost down there? If we look down here, there's a ghost there. Ah, a new ghost. I like it. Now, scrolling out here, this is an amazing shot. It shows the battle taking place in there, you see? Now, this ship here, this is a ship. You can kind of tell by this detailing here. I will try and find the best image of a Covenant super carry or CAS carry I can. Now, CAS carriers is like the Shadow of Intent, and I can't remember the other one. I can't remember another name of them. But it's like the Shadow of Intent. Solomon Pennis, that's what I was thinking of. Now, either this, my theory is this a super carrier from Halo Reach? Remember, it was bombed using a slip space bomb. Did it somehow magically get transported here? Most likely not. That was my first thing when I saw it. I thought, oh, that looks like the super carrier from Reach, because the super carriers are massive, and this thing does look massive. Then again, to the scale, I kind of would say this is just a normal CAS carrier. It's likely to be the CAS carrier from Halo 3, where the ships came out and engaged it, because I remember the Covenant had one CAS carrier, and they engaged that. So presumably, it's going to be that one. Anyway, moving on again, it pans out even further, and if, oh, there's the title screen. If we just scroll in there, go past, there we go, that's kind of the ending scene there. We've just got that. It's the scale of battle that's going on down there. Pretty cool. Surprisingly, you don't see Spirit of Fire in this shot. I was expecting to see it hovering up here or something, but let me hold, we don't. Know your enemy. Oh, also, I forgot to point out back here. Scroll back. This is the Ark, or to me and my friend were discussing this. This looks more like a Halo installation, but it is confirmed it takes place on the Ark and is after Halo 5. So, you know, it kind of did look a bit weird. Moving on. Know your enemy. Now, that is like a powerful speech. Now, I think I might create a separate video on what I'm going to say next. Obviously, you've got Halo Wars 2 there, coming out on the 17th of... No, sorry, next year, which is 2017, on the 21st of February. Bloody American dates. Halo Wars 2, and that looks really cool, doesn't it? Notice how it's the same colour as the Gravity Hammer? And you can also play the beta now. If you're lucky enough to have an Xbox One, I'm super jealous of you. I don't own an Xbox One. Sadly, I'm waiting for this to come on PC. So you can go and play the beta now. Let me know, if you're playing the beta, let me know how you're finding it, because I'd really like to know how it goes. So yeah. Anyway, the next thing I wanted to point out here is if we scroll back, and I think to the first... Let's go here. Now, the song that goes with this is something like, I Know You, We've Been Here Before. Now, sometimes Halo songs, recently Halo songs, in the Halo 5 trailer and this one, have kind of meant something about the main character. Obviously, the Spirit of Fire and Captain Cutter are our main characters and stuff. You can technically count the Spirit of Fire as a character, but you know, I guess, it's full of our main characters. Now, Captain Cutter has been in UNSC service for about, I'm presuming he's either 50 or 60, he's got to be 60, I'm going to say. He's been in the UNSC service for over 40 years then, roughly, if you give or take a few. And he's kind of seen it all before. He's seen the insurrection, he's seen the Covenant, he's faced the Covenant for a long time, and he's faced the insurrection as well. And he's been in cryosleep for quite a lot of years. If you think this takes place after Halo 5, which is in the year 2558, so 2558, and the Spirit of Fire's mission to the Shield World, or Battle of the Shield World, was 2531. That is a lot of years. That's 10. Now, how many years is it? 20 years. Yeah, 20 years and give a few. Which is amazing in a way. Now, the way I was saying is, the song goes, I know you, we've been here before. As Cutter walks through this, I know it's meant to replicate slow motion in the effects that you are the commander, but in another way, his gentle stance walking through everything kind of says he's almost not bored of this, but he's seen it before. He's seen this warfare and bloodshed before the two races before, and Aatrox has as well, because if you notice, he does the same thing. Now that's my theory there, of why this trailer is created. Then again, this is a cinematic trailer, so it's likely just to give hype for the game, but that could be a reason why they're walking so slowly. Anyway guys, if you agree with some of my things I've talked about in this, don't forget to give this video a like rating. This is the first... Oh, there's a new Xbox console. This is the first time I've kind of done like a Halo video, or a Halo Wars video. I played the game quite a lot when I had an Xbox 360, obviously Halo Wars 1, but I've never actually bothered to get an Xbox One, simply because I'm a PC guy, so yeah. Thank you for watching this. Give me any tips. I might create a few more videos specifically around the Spirit of Fire and Captain Cutter, because I did like Halo Wars. I really want to get you guys, give you some information on what I think about the new Halo Wars. And like I said, if you like this video, give it a like rating, let me know what I can improve on these sort of type of videos. Again, I'm not naturally just sitting here and talking about something up in front of the screen, so please do give me some tips, and I hope you like this video. This has been my trailer analysis of the Halo Wars 2 trailer. Good day.